He is actually my participant, my research participant that I'm going to be using on my project, my ethnography. He is the author of The Reflections of a Humble Beast. It's a great book, a great collection of poetry, and that's what my topic is about. So, Greg, what inspired you to start writing?
Really, I started writing in the 6th grade. My first mentor actually showed me poetry
Right.
through music. He told me music is poetry, which it is, and he showed me through Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou and all the greats.
Cool. Okay, so through other authors, poets. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Have you always wanted to be a writer?
Oh no, I haven't always wanted to be a writer. In The Awakening, the first poem of the book, I told you I realized I wanted to be a writer.
The best one.
I told the readers I really wanted to be a writer at 13. It was like me awakening to what I really want to be.
Right.
Originally, I wanted to be a rapper, songwriter,
Correct.
singer, or in the acting world or acting.
See how that correlates. I got you. Makes sense. Okay, for you, what are your tools? What do you need to sit down and start writing?
Oh, really? Everything in one of the poems I tell you, I boogie with the backwards, twisted ups and downs of situation is writing material.
Right.
So that means I use everything as inspiration.
Correct.
Really, in my day to day, I'm always looking for that next thing to write about,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe that everything is inspiration to me. Like even this could be a writing piece for me or some kind of tool to help me out. Because I believe if you being an artist, you have to really be in tune with your craft. That's being a painter or a dancer or a singer or a rapper or doesn't matter what it is, or even a poet. I really have to really be in tune with it.
Got you. Okay, so anything.
Yes,
Anything is your okay. So basically daily life and your experiences.
Yes, sir.
Got you. Makes sense. Okay. All right. How do you handle literary criticism? How do you handle criticism?
Criticism with me, I use it as a learning tool because I believe it's like everybody believes in taking L's. I believe in taking L's really, really well because I believe it's lessons. I believe it's what it can bless you or it can teach you. So I use it as a teaching tool. I really love criticism, especially the bad stuff, because it helps me be a better person, a better writer, and a better human being for tomorrow.
Thank you. So in your book, you have 3 chapters: my mind, my love, and my heart.
4 chapters. Yeah.
4.
Just
Okay.
4 chapters.
The first 3: my mind, my love, and my heart.
Yes, sir.
What do those 3? Because really, those are the main 3. What do they entail to you?
In the reflections of home base, I try to really get the readers how I think, which is my mind, and that really is it captures really what I think about to my day to day. I touch controversial, I touch really cultural topics in that chapter that a lot of black men, a lot of minorities don't really talk about. And what's the next one?
My spirit.
My spirit.
That's my next question.
Really, my spirit. It's really hard for me to be humble throughout my day through the really injustices that I see as a black man, as a black individual, and as a young man today of color. And really, I really try to challenge those things without being too emotional.
Right.
Because I think if we put a lot of emotional on subjects, they really lose a lot of value. But it also can hurt you, and it can hurt you, and it can bless you. Because it also shows the way you're gonna go for what you believe in, and it shows how hard you're gonna fight for it.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So the 4 chapters are really how you feel as a black male, and the experience is basically from what you have to go through as being a black male and expressing yourself in the book.
Yes, because I really could have, and I put this book out. Right now I'm 21. I'm currently 21. I put this book out when I was 20.
Right.
And I really was gonna put it out because I thought, this is on the record, I thought I was gonna go to Missouri because that's where I did most of my growing up at. I thought I was gonna go there and mess around with my friends and do something that was drastic. And I put this book out as a remembrance to my family, my friends who really was following me out. And in the book, I really touched a really cultural, not really cultural, really touchable thing in my heart, My best friend, she passed away.
Right. My next question. In one of your collections, it said the name of it is "Write Her Name Across the Sky," and I'm guessing you were referring to your friend that passed away, Montanay.
Yes,
Montanay Lee Hicks.
Yes, sir.
What does she mean to you, and what does she mean to you about this whole book?
Really, when I was living in Missouri, it was me and Montanay, best friend.
Right.
I mean, people today, they really like that title really loosely, and for me, I really took pride in that.
Correct.
Because I don't really have a lot of friends, so the friends I do have, I just really keep them as a bond. Yeah. And I call my friends that are males my brothers, because I feel there's nobody else in the family, and that's family's all you got. And a lot of people that are my friends, I say, if you're not really close with me, then you're not really my sister. I feel like you just, what's going on, I'm really cordial. But I'm really cordial to everybody, so you don't really know who is who at the end of the day. You just know that I'm a very loving person, a very special person. Yeah, but this person here was very impactful in my life. She really helped me and shaped my life with who I am today. Because a lot of things that me and her face together, this going to be told between us. And I really wanted to commemorate her, because I actually didn't get to see her funeral, so I had to really write her name across the sky. I didn't see her in that casket. I didn't see her. And when I did graduate, she was planning on coming from Missouri to Texas to turn up with me, or have fun with me and celebrate the commemoration of graduating high school. Right. And we're glad that she passed away. So really, that's really what drove me to this poem.
Gotcha. That's a good influence, man. That's nice. I like that. All right. A few more questions, bro. Let me get you out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right. What is your definition of success?
I mean, success to me, I'm really humble with it. I don't really look at success as money or wealth or power or fame. That's not what success is to me.
Right.
Success is to me is really if I can put value in somebody else's life, that's success for me. And as I write, as I do what I do, as I move, as I navigate throughout my days, and I really bring success if I can just touch one person's life. No matter if I'm writing, speaking, or engaging somebody on day-to-day things, that's success for me. I don't really love success of being money, fame, power,
or even your own fame, money, whatever. I got you.
It's not that, because at the end of the day, it's nothing unless you have your own well-being, your own stand upon, because it all goes back into what you're valued by. If I help you, you help me, and that's the success. That's a humble piece I keep trying to speak to people.
So hearing you speak, it sounds like you're very selfless. Like you care a lot about other people.
Yeah, I mean,
sometimes maybe even more than yourself, which is not a bad thing.
Yes, and a prime example for that. This is going on the record. Before I transferred to Texas University of Commerce, that's where I am now. I was at a community college, Richland, Texas. Richardson, Dallas, Texas. That's where it is, where school is at. And over the summertime, I paid willingly out of my pocket for another young man in my other program, the Middle Achievement Program, or MAP. I paid for his class over the summertime just because I believed in him. Because I saw the injustice he had throughout the semester. I saw the hardship he had, and I paid for it. I personally willingly gave him my laptop every day during that summer session so he could do his online class, and he did pass it. He passed it thankfully, and I was happy because he got the drive to keep on going, because he was really about to fail. He's about to go back to doing stuff that he knew he didn't have no business doing, and I really wanted to show him there's a better way out. Because in the book, I really marked myself as, I'm helping my brothers out. I'm my brother's keeper. If I know the way, let me help him out along his way. Cause I seen what he's seen already, or I seen something close to it, and that's really what I stand upon when I write and do things.
Offline. Oh man, I got 2 more questions for you.
You got it.
All right. Probably the most important one I'm gonna ask you today. What were the key challenges you faced when writing this book?
Writing this book, the key challenge I had is It was very time sensitive, and it really
Right.
what I'm saying that
Right.
because
But I mean, you want something to be good, it's gonna take a lot of time.
yes,
So,
and that's one of the challenges. I didn't know if this book was gonna sell the way it did. I never did. I never
Right.
knew that. I never knew it would touch 100 people as it already touched. I never knew that people looked up to me until I started really pushing out what I pushed out. Because at the community college level where I was at Richland, I was already known to be a public figure because I was the president of that military program. I was in close connection with the faculty and the student body because I was on student government. And I already knew the chancellor of my district, I knew the president of my college, I knew who all the talks about these stuff done. I knew that. So I didn't know what else to do then. But I already did stuff good in my field. I was on the student government. I had honorable mention at the state level for a piece I wrote this in the book. I went there second time around. I got no praise, but it was one of the best poems in the competition next year around. I won the poetry competition at my school. There's nothing else for me to do there. So that's kind of one of the things I had to deal with. Will this book sell? Will it change lives? Will it make people want to go out there and do something? Because you don't really see young black kids doing stuff other than, oh, I'm not gonna rap, I'm not gonna do this. Right. You don't really see people going to something as world's literature and writing the way it is. Because it is easy to read, and I really geared it towards people that every level is not really the highest thing, but they can comprehend. Because a lot of the poems, they flow. They really flow like music. I'm pretty sure I can put all that material to a beat and it can be a nice
little song. It's an album.
I got you. So that's kind of one of the challenges. This seeing if it's really gonna sell. And I was scared for that.
Right.
But I wasn't scared for the material. I knew it wasn't as manufactured because everything is true. Everything I wrote about is true. Everything happened.
But I understand because that's kind of when you're doing something new.
Yeah.
Putting yourself out there. I mean, you don't know what the reaction is going to be, especially the first time, and all that. And I get you. And this is a big leap, you know, and I'm glad it's paying off for you.
And I really played it safe because nobody knew it. I sold it to the first little sale I had. Right. I sold it to people who I know would buy it.
Right.
I sold it to the family, of course, because the family's your biggest support, and I believe in that full-heartedly. Right. And then I sold it to the friends, and I really branched out to sell it to the wide public. And I don't know what it's gonna do. I never know what stuff it's gonna do until I actually go out there and do it. Right. And I go out when I do my show. I tell them the same thing. I just want to be a spectator. I want to be a spectator. They never give me a chance to. So I never get to see that side of it. But as I keep on being into my craft and keep doing what I'm doing, I figure it gets better, and it always does.
Gotcha. Okay. Last question I got for you, brother. We can go on and get out of here now.
Yes, sir.
All right. What was the highlight in writing this book? What was the best moment you had in writing this book?
The best moment to ever in the book is, I'll tell you, the cover. The cover.
Nice cover too. Nice picture. And the waterfall on the back.
The cover is very subtle because it captures me in one picture. Because my day to day, I think a lot.
Yeah.
I think a lot. I think more than the average person. There's a poem in that book. It's called Circles, and it's all of me. I'm pretty sure if you talk to me one time, you'll get that I'm never directly to the point. and I'm telling you that I capture myself good in that book. Because when you read it, your head hurts. Like you read that poem, your head hurts. Because it's me. I talk around things. I never direct to the point even when I get upset. That's like the worst time for me. So I think that's the best part about the book. Is just for me to really capture myself, because it's really hard for people to talk about themselves, and this allows you to be vulnerable. Right. That's the highlight for me, and I really like that because you can really see that he can really touch all boundaries, and now you're just waiting for the next piece. Like how does the story continue?
Gotcha.
And that's what I really want to get out.
So the anticipation is basically what drove you.
Yes.
Yes. Gotcha.
Because like I said, I won that competition at my school. Then I got all the mention at state level, and a little year later, the book comes out. What?
Right.
It was the anticipation.
Right.
So
they're waiting on you.
They're waiting.
And you're waiting on yourself. And it's nice to see, brother. It's nice to see that somebody's out here trying. You know, it's good to see.
And really, what happened was, I was getting an award. I was going to a ceremony. And I put the website out, and then the website went out. Then that week later, the book came out, and that was just everybody was shocked because it happened like back to back.
All right.
And they was like, "What?" And everybody was like, "Okay, we gotta let's take notice." And they looked at my age. And I was like, "What?" And they looked at the picture like, "Oh, how is he? What?" And that's what they're speechless. And I even said to myself when I first saw the books in person, I'm so speechless. It is. I was, and I still am, because you're still on a reality high.
Right.
You never get off that roller coaster until you stop it. And that's one thing as me being a writer, and for me being a poet at that. If I was to ever stop writing, what would happen next? And that's my anticipation to myself. Like if I just so one day I'm just gonna start writing, what would it do? And that's the day I'm waiting for that day. I never think that day will come, because I think as you hit that one bar, you're gonna hit that next bar, you're gonna hit the next bar, because you're always gonna be better than yourself tomorrow.
Exactly.
And that's one of the poems talking about the book, being better than yourself tomorrow, being all on that tide, that fish in the stream going to the way to success. You gotta really want it, because only if you really want
if
it.
you don't want it, nobody else is gonna want it for you.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna fight harder than you will.
Yeah.
I want to thank Will for interviewing me. And
I want to thank you as well, brother. I want to appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
And congratulations on your book, brother. I hope you got some more to come.
Thank you, brother.
All right, now.